There is a soul out there holding a deep, heavy amount of love for you, and yet they have made the painful choice to stay away. Before your mind races to figure out what you did wrong, and before you start believing you are not good enough, I need you to stop. Take a slow, deep breath in. Hold it right there in your chest. Now let it out slowly and let your shoulders drop. Release the worry. Release the confusion. The words you are hearing right now are not an accident. This exact moment, this specific message, is reaching you right when you need it most. It is the truth your gut has been waiting to hear. Buried under all your questions and all their silence, there is no coincidence here. Sometimes, when life gets too confusing, the universe steps in to share its secrets. But you can only hear them when you stop running and finally sit still. There is a person in your life, someone who perhaps recently stood very close to your heart, who is carrying feelings they simply do not know how to handle. They have a longing for you that they cannot just wash away at the end of the day. No matter how much distance they put between you, please do not confuse their quietness with not caring. Their silence is actually a cup overflowing with emotion. Strangely, as their love for you grows deeper, their need to pull away grows stronger. It is as if loving you is the most beautiful gift they have ever received, but also the heaviest weight they have ever had to carry. This is the truth their heart knows, even while their actions try to hide it. They lie awake at night because you shook up their entire world. You did not just walk into their life, you woke up a part of them that had been sleeping for a very long time. Something they had buried under years of emotional walls. The famous psychologist Carl Jung once said that when two people truly connect, it is like mixing two different chemicals. If there is any reaction at all, both are completely changed. And that is exactly what happened when you met. You changed them. You held up a mirror and showed them sides of themselves they never let anyone else see. You broke down the heavy walls they spent years building to keep people out. You touched a part of their soul that even they did not know was there. To them, you are not just a passing relationship. You are a mirror showing them everything they have ever wanted, and at the same time, everything they are terrified of losing. You are the reflection of their greatest hopes, and a reminder of all the old wounds they still need to heal. They have never felt something this strong, this real, and this impossible to control. You took away their defenses without even trying. When they are with you, their heart feels completely open and exposed. And for someone who was never taught that being open is safe, this level of love feels very dangerous. You were not something they planned for. You were someone they ran straight into, and from that moment on, everything in their life shifted in ways they still cannot fully explain. They did not expect to feel a spark just from hearing your voice. They did not expect to feel so calm and peaceful just by being near you. They did not expect that missing you would hurt worse than any heartbreak they had ever been through. They did not expect that simply hearing your name would make their hearts skip a beat. Most of all, they did not expect that losing you would feel like they were forgetting how to breathe. So, why are they so quiet? Why do they pull away and disappear when they are carrying emotions so powerful they can barely hold them? It is not rejection. Please, hear that clearly. It is not rejection. It is fear. It is the fear of how much you matter to them. You became the one person whose opinion means more than anyone else's. You became the one person whose voice can either calm their storms or break their heart. You became the one person whose absence hurts more than any argument ever could. You are not easy to replace. You are not someone they can just forget. And loving you feels like jumping off a very high diving board in the dark, without knowing if there is water in the pool below. So instead of taking that leap, they stand frozen at the edge. Deep inside, they believe a story that simply is not true. They believe that you deserve someone much stronger than they are right now. They think you deserve someone who is completely healed, someone who is steady, and someone who does not carry old emotional baggage. Their distance is not anger, it is guilt. It is the quiet fear of someone terrified that if they love you, they will eventually let you down. Inside their silence is a little voice whispering, "I am not good enough for them yet." They replay old conversations in their head. They replay their mistakes. They rethink all the moments when they could have tried harder, spoken honestly, or chosen to be brave instead of running away. And every single time they ask themselves the same question: what if I hurt them because I am still carrying my own pain? They do not want to bring a mess into your peaceful life. They do not want to hurt you because of wounds they got from someone else in their past. They do not want you to pay the price for pain you did not cause. They want to come to you as the best version of themselves, not a version that is still scared and confused. They want to come back whole, not in pieces. Their heart is completely loyal to you, but their mind is frightened. They feel your connection in a way that logic cannot explain. They feel you spiritually. No matter how far away they go, you travel with them in their mind. Every quiet evening at home, every long drive in the car, every sudden memory brings you right back to them. No distraction works for very long. No other person can fill the gap you left. No amount of distance can cut the tie between you. They have tried to convince themselves that what they felt was just a passing phase. They told themselves they were just making a big deal out of nothing. They tried to say it was all in their head, but the more they pull away, the stronger the pull toward you becomes. As Carl Jung taught, the things we try to fight off only end up sticking around longer, and they fight their feelings for you constantly. They fight the urge to call you. They fight the need to tell you the truth. But the love keeps going. The longing continues. The connection does not break. Their silence is loud. It is full of emotions they cannot hold inside anymore, full of words they are too scared to say. They carry emotional scars they never showed you. Their past taught them that loving someone means eventually getting hurt. Someone in their past convinced them that trusting people is too risky, and you are simply too important and too valuable to lose. So, instead of risking another heartbreak, they put up a heavy shield, even when it hurts them to do it. They are testing themselves. They want to see if they can stand on their own before they try to stand beside you. But beneath all the pretending, beneath all the distance, they lie awake at night. They are crumbling under the weight of everything they have left unsaid. They believe that if they take even one small step toward you, everything will change. And they are not ready for that change. They know that one honest conversation will make their feelings impossible to deny. And once the truth is out in the open, there is no going back. You are not someone they can love halfway. It is all or nothing, and all terrifies them. They wait for the right moment, but no moment ever feels perfect. They tell themselves, maybe when I finish healing, maybe when my life calms down, maybe when I am a better person. But healing does not wait for a convenient time, and the truth is, they want you right now. They always have. Even from far away, they wonder if you still feel them. They wonder if your heart still holds their name. They wonder if you still keep the door open, hoping they might walk back through it one day. They appear calm on the outside, pretending life is moving on just fine. They smile in public. They do what they have to do. But when the noise fades and the world pauses for just a second, the truth hits them like a wave. They feel your absence like a quiet, empty house. They miss your voice because of the way it softens something hard inside them. They miss your presence because the air always felt lighter when you walked into the room. With you, everything felt like home. And that is not something they have ever felt with anyone else. Place one hand over your heart right now. Feel that steady beat. You are not a passing emotion. You are a turning point in their life. Once they fully accept you, life as they know it will never be the same. And change, especially the kind that requires honesty and opening up, scares them deeply. They are afraid of letting you see the darker, sadder corners of their heart. But their heart keeps pulling them back toward you. This is not someone who stopped caring. This is someone who cares so deeply that their emotions feel like a storm. At night, they think about the words they never said. They think about reaching out. They write messages they never send. They stare at your name on their phone, waiting for courage that doesn't show up. They are so afraid that it is too late, that you have already moved on, that the door is shut. Yet, despite that fear, they cannot stop hoping you still care. Distance has forced them to look at themselves, and that is one of the hardest things a person can do. Being without you has become a mirror, showing them everything they have been running from. It has shown them that pulling away doesn't make them strong, it just makes them lonely. They're realizing that what they thought was strength suiting down, staying away, being overly independent, was actually just a shield to survive. But surviving is not living. They are slowly understanding that the real risk is not losing you, but losing the chance at something beautiful because they were too frightened to try. They are learning. They are breaking down old habits they thought they would have forever. They were afraid of being loved because they were afraid they did not deserve it. But you shattered those beliefs just by being your wonderful self. You made them feel safe enough to be human, and that frightened them more than anything. They thought distance would help them forget you. Instead, it only carved your name deeper into their heart. They thought silence would make the feelings fade. Instead, love waits patiently. There is a moment coming. You can feel it. When they come back, they will not be completely perfect. They will not have all the answers. But they will come back real. They will come back open. They will come back willing to listen and willing to speak. They will come back with clarity, not confusion. They are returning because true love does not give up. They are coming back because the heart always finds its way home. The pain of your absence has finally become too heavy for them to carry alone. When they finally stand before you, there will be no more running, no more hiding, and no more fear. Only the raw, honest truth. Your story has not ended. The final page has not been written. This bond is far from over.